Alrighty, are we good here? Are we good there? Almost good here. Let's make everything hunky-dory. That's not how you spell Discord. Shit, Kevin. Great way to start the stream. Let's see. Alright, is that good? That is good. We're good there. I think we're good here. We're good everywhere. We gotta just get TikTok's chat set up so that then they can talk to me and I'm not just screaming into the void. Okay. Boom. Okay. Someday, hopefully, all three chats will be integrated in together. That'd be like great. But I don't know if that's possible with how the backend for TikTok and all that. But it's fine. Alrighty, Crusader Kings 3. Still gonna get the question asked 1,000 times, but yeah, will you be doing it for Bruce tonight? I mean, when are we not doing it for Bruce? Let's be real. First time making it to live stream. Yeah, that makes sense, especially because I feel bad for everybody, my American audience, which to be honest is a majority or a large majority of my audience, but we just usually do stream at that time because it works for me personally. I just feel like streaming for 6 hours or 7 hours usually works best that time because I'm not tired. But that's why we're doing Sunday sessions now, so that other people can experience it, not just the Europeans. So hello, welcome. My name's Kevin. This is Do It for Bruce. We're here in Crusader Kings 3, praying that this doesn't crash several times. For whatever reason, of late, our game keeps crashing. I'm not sure exactly why, but it just does a full freeze of the computer, and then we have to reset everything up, and that gets kind of annoying. So if it crashes more than 2 times, we'll probably call it for today, but I'm expecting one, praying for none, if that makes sense. So what are we doing today in our little stream world? We're going to be playing Crusader Kings 3, you know, pretty much my whole identity at this point. We're going to be playing as the petty king of Merchad, which is in Ireland, and we're going to try to do the reclaim Britannia decision. I was looking at that decision, doesn't really have a good payoff. No wonder I've never done it before. It pretty much just gives you easier culture conversion, which at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter with how culture is set up right now. You wouldn't really need it or don't need it. But just still an interesting idea. And then we might have a secret mission that we'll be doing. Sick name though. Bosnian cheese grater. Welcome in. How you doing? Okay. Let's start recording. We're gonna try to form Ireland and then make it all of the British Isles, which I think is much easier in 1066 because forming Ireland itself isn't very difficult. I think the difficult part will be maintaining control over all the lands without having England butt its ugly head. But even then, England usually falls apart one way or another. The English are an unstable folk. I think getting the claims might be the hardest part. So we'll see how that goes. We start out as the lovely petty king Merchad MacDoncad of Munster. That's a nice cheese, I hear. Not very big Munster guy. We start out as a Diplo-focused guy. He goes down the Patriarch scheme. To be honest, I don't think that's the way we should be doing this. How bad would be a reset? Let's just reset from the get-go. Get that stress right immediately. We're going to get Diplo. We're going to go down this one, actually, because I think it's better. And we can do this one. Cool. We're already stressed. Stress to the goal. You could just sanction loophole for the claims. That's true. What I'm hoping happens, as the dickhead we are, can we just get I'm already not even making sense. Fuck, Kevin. Can we get asked for purchase claims from the Pope in this situation, or is that not how this works? I don't think so. Take a shower? What do you mean take a shower? All I do is shower. We should move our... Literally, I'm showering right now. We should move ourselves over so you guys can see the year. Beep. Right there. Nice. So, we're probably going to go and try to get an offer vassalization on a bunch of these guys, especially because they're already going to want to. Like, a lot of them already want pretty close to wanting us to do it. This guy's like, you're not rightful, different faith. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna change that. Probably give him a religious exempt and some other things. But our first order of business probably will be find a wife, prestige gain. To be honest, I would rather have a wife who gives us prestige or an alliance or something. We can become wedded to the 45-year-old Normandy. Is this the sister? No. Who are you in relation to the other Normans? He's just some... How are they related? Would 867 not be more smoother run for Ireland? The Vikings controlling land over here, it doesn't make it easier in my opinion. But I hear what you're saying. Maybe we go with the 45-year-old French woman just to get the free stuff, and then we have the alliance, and then eventually we can figure something out from there. Flagellant, no, we'll just get frozen grief. So first things first, let's throw a nice little get together at a church. The deceased is our father. We're going to spend buku money for it so we can get some legitimacy and some stress loss because we're already stressed out. And then from there, we should be easily able to vassalize. A lot of these guys already probably want to be vassalized by us. If we could get that dude's doing that, that dude's doing that. We can start developing our lands here. Christoph, welcome in. How are you doing? Sefer, thank you so much for the gift. Dinesh, welcome in as well. Christoph, I don't want to dox you, but is it late for you? I feel like it's late for you because you show up for the morning streams, and same with you, Dinesh. You also show up for the early streams, so I don't know what time zones you guys are in, but again, if you European kids are here, let the record show that you're not forced to come to my streams all the time. It's 10 p.m. Okay, so it's not unreasonable amount of time. It's late, but not that late. Okay. Damn. Gold or prestige? I'll take the gold because 75 gold is essentially like a couple months worth of money. That's right. Yeah, you times. Lies were forced. Aaron, don't start this shit. We're gonna focus on unrelenting devotion. Legitimacy gain, sure. We can take the piety and the stress reduction. Does anybody know if there's a stress ability within the Diplo tree, like there is in the other trees? I feel like all the other trees have a stress focus. Maybe Marshall doesn't. Stewardship does. Golden Apple. Intrigue does. Thriving in Chaos. Wherever that one is. Thriving in Chaos. I don't think Learning has one either. I'm not sure why these two have more stress focus. I feel like Marshall would also have a stress focus one. How else could I claim my next Bruce Summons if I don't show up? True. Rob, thank you for the follow. Friends on the far right give stress relief, I think. Friends on the far right. Oh. I thought you meant like on a political screen. What I was mostly saying is there's no like bonus to stress. There's not like you get an additional thing. Hello, I'm French and I'm starting the game 2 weeks ago. And now I created the Kingdom of Ireland on CK3. Nice, Viper. I mean, Learning has stress-free. I mean, I want to be able to run that little gambit of having a shit ton of stress while also trying to use it to the best of my abilities, you know? We become rivals with, and who is this? My brother? Your half-brother. I don't care, half-brother. Brother, it feels good. More legitimacy would be great. And more legitimacy would be great. Just getting all that sweet, sweet legitimacy so that we can vassalize these guys at a normal rate. So we can immediately start doing these guys. Does that bring our... No, we're good still. One of the traveling trees might have stress bonuses perks. Hey Kevin, do you like Mercad's old look or his new one? I can't really recall his old look. You know, sometimes I go back and look at some of my old footage and I see like how much the characters have changed. I feel like they really did King Philippe dirty with this haircut. I remember him having a much curlier hair. This straight, whatever this dandy look is, it's tough for him. I feel like he's getting the raw end of that. Okay, this guy will probably take a religious exemption, which is great. And to nip that right in the butt before he gets too mad at us, we're gonna go modify this war deck and then that. Sounds great. Perfect. He likes that. What about this guy? He won't do it just yet if I sent him a gift. That's way too much money for his lands. What about this guy? 4 reasons too. Oh, fucking hell. We're just getting going. Okay. So I live above a coffee shop and for some reason our fire alarm goes off a lot. I'm gonna go run downstairs and make sure this is an actual fire and it's just a false alarm, because this happens way more often than it should. No, fucker. No, it was you fuckers. All right. Let me be right back. I'm going to make sure this isn't a real fire. I'll be right back. And they never heard from him. Yeah, told you. Fucking false alarm. Fucking false alarm. Nothing like a fire alarm to start the fucking stream. Okay, these guys, he's like, oh, you're so far away. There's no way we could be vassalized. And it's like, you definitely can be vassalized. Great. We get that. Excellent. This guy's like, there's no way you could be vassalizing me. And then it's like, of course, there can be ways. Low. It's fine. Don't care. And then... Are these guys at war? Of course these guys are at war. Can we grab this guy? Yeah, we can grab this guy. And then this guy. Can we grab this guy? We can probably grab this guy. Cool. They also recently made gregarious instead of wrathful to change him from a martial to diplo-focused part of the Legends of CK3 promotion. I haven't seen that. Not sure the music is from my game or just the stream. Got so confused. Yusuf, welcome in. Should be from here, but who's to say? This guy's good, that guy's fine. We probably have a better marshal now, or at least somebody who can temporarily hold the position to get us those extra bonuses that we need. That's good. And cool. So in less than a year, we've pretty much already unified all of Ireland, which is fantastic. Now we just need to... Is this guy attacking? Who's attacking who? Who is attacking who? Attacking this guy. Alec. Alrighty. So my plan was manyfold. I think we should start giving the legend of either Defender of the Faith or the Red Hands of Ulster, because Ulster gives us the option to then create a legitimizing one, which then we can get claims on the rest of the British Isles if we do it that way. Can't vassalize that guy. Can we vassalize this guy? Religious exemption won't give it to us, but we probably can get a claim there. This guy, same deal. I kind of wonder how hard O'Neill Start is in 1066, the one county minor compared to the Petty King of Connacht to the west, comes for a very storied lineage. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting to see. Yeah, I'm surprised that England doesn't control one province, or at least the Isles don't control a province over here for some reason, but they just don't. But we've got 1,400 troops. We're making 5 gold. Let's see if we can modify some contracts, especially the ones that are low. I just want money. I don't need their troops. Money means more power, and more power means more troops. Or money means more troops, which means more power. Which is exactly what we want. War deck. We're just going to go through and ask all these nice lads to give us more money, even if it pisses them off. And the war deck isn't really that good or bad of a decision. These guys. Yeah. They are a storied situation, it seems. So, how much for the King of Ireland? We need 325 gold, which means we probably should have gone down stewardship already to get that money. Or we could ask, dear old Pope Man, can you give us some cash? He says, of course I can give you some cash. And I'm like, lovely. You'll love to see it. We're going to create the title of Ulster. Looks like the lovely invaders from Iceland are still on their bullshit. Love to see them come in here starting bullshit with us. Great stuff. Sagi Kokol. Oh, Sogol. I don't know how to say that. I'm dumb. But nah, I'm not done. I don't know how to say it. Got the stream notification. I was wondering. Ooh, it was Monday already. Happy bonus stream Sunday. Yeah. We're trying to do streams on Sundays a little bit more now because we're going to lose that battle. Just because I know a lot of people can't catch the week streams. So having a little bit more options for people of different time zones is for the best. We could offer to join this. He becomes our friend. Having him as a friend would be great. We could use him to conquer these lands over here. Game's called Crusader Kings 3. Somebody start keeping a tally for how many times I answer the question what the game is. For some reason, TikTok is... No shame to TikTok, but for some reason, the people of TikTok love to ask similar, or if not the same question over and over again. Obviously, there's a ton of them coming in and out at any given point, so it makes sense why they're asking for it. Generous liege. For 10 years, we get direct vassal opinion or and -5 gold. What does -5% gold look like? It's a whole 0.1. You can add your player playing game to the label. I think is it not in the title? Why not the game? Why not tag the game? From my side, it looks like it is tagged. It's also in the title, is it not? Oh, it somehow... Oh, it's too many characters. Oh. It's not on ours. Huh. It says topic gaming, Crusader Kings 3. Maybe it's totally something that the back end from what I'm using doesn't do it. Try an alliance with and change religion to Catholic. We could become Catholic and then get easy vassalizations that way. We could also start fabricating on, or better yet, this is what we'll do. We'll probably become king and see if we can get, there's probably a bunch of people who we can invite, like this guy to court who has a claim on both of these lands. He has a claim on both titles, so we can just go in and attack them with the help of the lovely soon-to-be English. Are we going to get clapped by local lordlings? Possibly. The more clapping we get done, the more prestige we get out of this, so I'm okay with sacrificing my army for a long-term gain, even if it loses me some people. They're not the best anyways. It's blank here. All right, well, I'll work on that. Thank you, user. Okay. So, how much money do we need to get to this? So we're short about 100 and some change. Let's get this, and then we can see. We can go after this guy for what's his butt's claim if we wanted to, or we could just do this real quick. My dog's barking at something. This game is mega confusing. How many hours do you have? Way too many. I think we were at like 4,000. But that's also because we're a content creator and we've been playing it since almost 4,500. We've been playing it since launch. But with time, I think you could easily get it. I believe most anybody can play this game. Most anybody that has the willingness to put in the time. Is there a mine? We can get the mine from over here, but there is no real money maker. A honey shaker. Should we go all the way down here? Can we even get Sardinia as a... No, it's way too far. Okay, good to know. Let's try to start converting this to Catholic. Are French and England at war? It's the English... Well, it's the William the Conqueror's invasion of England right now. So that's what's happening. And it looks like the Normans are about to win once again. Andy, come here. You have your favorite CK3 general? Do you have a favorite CK3 or general paradox content creator? I mean, let me think. When I first really got into the scene, I liked watching Alex the Rambler for Hoy content. As for CK3 content, I would say Defluve, if you haven't checked that guy out. He's a close friend of mine. I fuck with him pretty heavy. His content's pretty fun. It's more silly, more goofy, and he does a lot more multiplayers. As for other stuff, I don't really watch that much Paradox content in general because I don't want it to rub off on me. Because I have the tendency to do that. Koifish is legend. Koifish, I haven't really watched in a while unless it's one of him doing something with Hastings. Hey Kara, she does pretty good work too. I'm trying to remember. I mean, like some of these people I've interacted with and some of them I haven't. The guy, what's his name? The guy who does speed runs all the time of like random things. I think his stuff is really good, especially because his speed runs are pretty fun. How's it going? It's going well. We're just trying to get some cash so that we can do some stuff. Ireland. Can we reform? We could do... Oh god, hold up, somebody's going on. People were saying if we were dead or not. Okay. Is there anything we can do to reform our culture? It's probably too soon to start doing that idea. Do we have access to step tolerance? Probably not. Yeah. Interesting. If you have Game Pass, you could play it. Yeah. I don't watch Koi Fish very much, but very theoretically, I'm just not sure if it's a cup of tea, but I applaud his enthusiasm. I mean, I like it. Yeah, so there's certain content creators that I think really comes down to do you like that content creator's voice? Because certain people, their voices are just like Andy, are a little tough. And no shame to them for that reason, but it's just sometimes I'm just like, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Why did you leave my court? I invited you to my court and then you left? Dick. Why did he leave? Because he maybe got called home? No, he's still wandering. Just wandering. All right, well, we'll put a pin in him. When we become a king, we can try to get him back. We could also try to befriend him. That would also allow us to bring him to court. Let's maybe try that. Who the fuck is Andy? Andy, come here. Come here. Show the people who you are. Up here. Up here. Andy's my dog. Let's see if I can pull it right. He does not want to be picked up right now. A piece for the puppies. Yes, pretty much. I'll show you. Actually, we can show you this way. This is a hectic ass stream for Kevin. Good thing we have a camera that will do this. Bruce has been betrayed. Bruce has not been betrayed. Like this guy. It's Navy. You kind of see that, right? You're the boy. The boy. No working. Oh, camera did not like me doing that. He looks so comfy. He was so comfy. That's probably why he wasn't happy for me to be picking him up. Okay. We need money. We need it bad. This man is happy with us. We could swear fealty and do an internal thing like that. That seems pretty wild to grab the land that way. But I don't... It could be a method. For now, let's just let the clock run. We just need cash. Monies. Millionaires. Cash money's million. Man, you need to do a guide. I have 500 hours and you don't, and you're doing all kinds of stuff I've never seen. I mean, the hard thing about writing a guide is that it takes a lot of time and effort, and like I barely am able to do the content that I have right now. But that being said, I hear you. Maybe someday when I'm feeling especially good about it. I was meaning to do it before the turn of the year, or during the turn of the year, especially because this was an especially long time without new content coming out. Is it like Manor Lords or City Skylines, or is it mainly just political? It's different. It's way different than both, because it's mostly about like the familiar aspect and your stats, about growing a big, strong family. Damn, whales might get formed like right now, which would be less than advantageous. Let's see if we can do this. And then can we rip some land away from some people so that we can start making some real cash? Will the Pope let us buy any land claims? He says no, but we can revoke some titles. That's not going to bring it to happen. Why don't we fill some positions? We can have a court tutor. Do this. And that's it for now. Britannia never belonged to the Irish. Well, England never really... Technically, England doesn't belong to England at this point. I guess like that's the weird thing about the Anglo-Saxons and the Normans mixing to become the English. It's like who has ownership of what? Well, who gains ownership of what at the end of the day? That's the real answers we want to know. We don't have royal Peppergardy. Are you live on Twitch? Bandy, we are. Same name. Do it for Bruce. 67 years? Yikes. You should do a guide for the struggle. I, to be honest, don't even remember how the struggle really works. It's been so long that I've worked in that zone. So it's kind of funny to think about that now. We don't have CBs. We can't do that. We have 300 gold. That's going to give us how much longer until we become king? 325, so a couple more months. And then we can do another thing like befriend. Let's start befriending the Pope. Or do we befriend somebody else? Alonzo TTV, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, let's try to befriend the Pope. I think it will be hard, but you know, shoot our shot. What's the worst that he can say? No? Hard. Yes, I know. It says hard, but it then says an 87% success chance. So I'm not sure what that's predicated on. If it's like no matter what, it's always going to be considered hard, even if it isn't that hard. Long live the king. Alrighty, which means now we can vassalize this guy. High? No, normal. What about this guy? He's at war. He says no. What about you? Tampoco. These guys have been taken over. Who are you fighting? You're fighting against Scottish invasions. So, how close are we to be able to do the legend of this? No, not this one. The Red Hand. We need more gold and we need to become illustrious. Why not help William get the Empire of Britannia? I don't really like... Plus, William will be dead in 2 years. I feel like the modern... How often William dies is pretty standard now. Should we use our forces to help these guys out? We could offer to join this war. Can't help, actually. That was a lie. Big fat lie, boys. So if you read Macbeth you choose if you want to play as Scotland Mackel or Macbeth's relative in Moray. Yeah. What's the difference between this and EU4? I'm looking to get into the game like this. I would say this is a much easier game to learn than EU4. EU4 is a complicated shit show. These guys are mad at me. Let us take advantage of their madness. Let's go ahead and revoke some land and see how much of it we can claim for ourselves so that we start making some real cash. We'll call in our ally to help with it. Oh no, everybody's attacking me. Oh no. Good thing we got big strapping strong boys called England to come put down our rebels. Well, that was a waste of some of that. I mean, run it back. We tried it once, we can try it again. We could be a tyrannical king. I choose to be tyrannical. Let's get this guy in here. All right, run it again. Run it again. I should be... All right, the Pope has become our friend, which is amazing. So now we can just ask for gold whenever possible. Whenever he has gold to give. 106 gold is nice. Should we invest here or somewhere else? What are our options investment-wise? Wetland farming. Is Dublin a good place? I feel like Dublin has the highest dev in this area. Let's look. Dublin and Desmond and Orleans have high dev. I've been playing too much Europa now, and I just can't, like, I'm thinking in Europa terms, and now my head's all fuzzy because I'm just like, no, this is you can't be doing that. You can't be thinking like that. We should skedaddle. They're gonna come kick our ass. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get captured. All right, that's fine. Bejeweled wife? No, thank you. All right, the English have come to bail us out. Maybe. Maybe they've just come to die. Jesus, England. These guys are all mad, but it's fine. What's this game in? Is it free? No, it is not free. I will not be threatened. We're having another Liberty War? Rally the troops. Okay. Let's call ourselves to this war. Thank you for the Liberty War stuff. Great. Outsetting in Thurman for defensive advantage? No. It's not EU5. It's EU5's not even out, guys. Chat's out here just being like, it's EU5. It's for sure EU5. Truce? Yeah, we can have a truce. Do you want to be my vassal too? That's the highway robbery right there, guys. Oh, we're having a truce. Thanks for the 50 gold, dingus. And then let's send our army down here. Nice. This is E5, right? For sure. No, it's Victorious 4. Oh, yeah, for sure. Everybody's a bunch of jokesters. Just a bunch of jokesters in chat. We should have turned down the amount of plagues. I didn't really want to deal with that much. When is the Asia DLC coming out? TBD Q4 is when they said. So that probably could mean November. That could be anytime in like December, October, December, November. Any of those months. Which is goofy. All right. England, you want to help us out? Who is this man? This is our heir, right? Time to try to treat him of the consumption. Be cautious. Just using the English. Oh, well, there goes our alliance with the English. Man, really getting ravaged by the plague right now. We're getting ticking war score in this war. We'll probably just go sit on their capital. Hopefully we'll take this land. They're gonna go attack our capital. Really should have turned down plagues. Writing history. All right, this war is over. Enforce. Great, and this one is just about to be over as well. Enforce. All right, got a bunch of people in prison now, so we can just go ahead and revoke their titles. Everybody who rebelled loses their lands. Kind of like the whole idea that was going to happen here anyways. We were going to force a lot of people to be giving up their lands. This was the dream. We wanted to, so that we could put in people who would know that we might be loyal to us, and also gain the most choice lands in Ireland, which I think is hilarious that some of these people didn't choose to. I was hoping. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. You're right, actually. You're actually correct. I mean, it kind of makes it for an interesting story when it's like, oh yeah, we unified Ireland in hopes of then just taking it for mostly ourselves. Okay, we're way over our limit. Our wife did die. So now let's see if we can get a stewardship focused lady who... Let's look at our options wife-wise. Genius. We don't got any good geniuses. I don't want to lose a bunch of stuff. A couple ingenious. Quick. No, there's no good options. All right, got it. Then we're going to marry for an alliance. We could marry into the Holy Roman Empire. That seems decent. You know. We can use them, even though I feel like the HRE is always kind of a shit show. So, which one of these lands makes the most cash? The game doesn't tell me because we're over our limit, but 76, 69, 7. All right, we're probably going to give up these two. Maybe we'll grant it to our heir. He can, seeing as we only have one at this point, he can be in charge of all these. Maybe not that one. That brings us down by 3. Great. So we need just a couple more. Dude goes in here, and then dude goes here. So I think we keep these. We keep the Munster lands for ourselves, and maybe we give up this to someone. Mayo. I don't know how much Mayo makes. We need to give up 2. So this one can go to a local Irishman, and we'll give up Mayo. Cool. All right. We are in the middle of a plague. That is not great, but at the same time, who cares? Prestige gain. This woman will really take a... We'll have her as a secondary wife. Oh, just kidding. We have secondary wives over here. I should have checked. Well, I guess that's how that works. At least we're getting a couple stats from that. Man, I think you should have left O'Connell off easy. Nope. Nobody gets off easy. Okay. So, should we get a heroic decision or not? I think you should try to take Dublin to get your capital there, adopt local culture, and then hybrid with... What is the Norse? But Norse doesn't really have anything that we don't have. Well, that's not true. They have chronic riders and probably a couple. They have burrs as well. No, we have burrs. I guess getting the additional troops is really nice. Amazing men-at-arms. True. These guys are not having a good time. These guys are kin killers. Let's see if we can... This guy is now too far away. Okay, cool. Love it. Let's see who else has a claim. Homeless Wanderer can persuaded to stay. Let's see if we can get him to join our court by... Oh, that's right. We didn't even have the right banners up. It's been a while since I've played CK3, as you can tell. What is our court? We're a Diplo court. So we should probably get our stuff up. Okay, cool. Probably should have done this first, but it's fine now. What duchy do you recommend? I love the Duchy of Bohemia. It's probably my favorite duchy just because it has a gold mine and access to a university in the future if you want to. Let me check something real quick. I just wanted to see if I... Oh, she's got the consumption. There will be no treatment. Sorry. Wouldn't that suck if our wife died? Just be real shitty if she just passed on, right? Oh, that's right. We have a bunch of people in our prison we can ransom. So now we have some real cash, which is nice. Let's just demand this guy's conversion. I doubt he will convert because he doesn't love our decisions. Oh, blessings be to God. No. We're actually gonna die. Cool. What a great start to the run. At least we unified Ireland under one banner before our character died. And then our son is a tough guy. Malleable Invader, also nice for further hybridization and culture acceptance. I mean, what I should have turned down the amount of hybridization time. Cool. High King, Merchant of Ireland, rests in the arms of the Lord at 51 years. Jesus, we got by plague. Sweet. His son is now in charge and may be dead within the month. Prestige. Let's do a... Contagious and deadly disease. Okay, well, let's wait until our contagious diseases go away. Perfect. That was fast. I mean, you're not wrong. It was really fast. Bandy F, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Why are we friending this guy? I don't care. Is the consumption tuberculosis again? I think I ask this every time. I think I've asked this question exactly every time. Is it tuberculosis? Doesn't consumption sometimes take years to go away? I'm not as familiar with it. Yes, yeah, pretty sure consumption is TB. Well, can we have this TB to go bye-bye? Like, adios. Alright, well, too many held duchies, that makes sense. Conic. Do we want to get rid of Conic? I mean, this guy is about to die too. Let's go ahead and grant this to a local Irishman. He kind of sucks. This guy he's an alright guy. And then this guy, he's kind of ass too. They're all kind of just mid. We got some mid boys, to be honest. Typhoid, not tuberculosis. Yeah, typhoid. Not to be. I thought tuberculosis. I don't know. We apparently have the Defenders of Jesus as a acolyte. What is their idealists? Mentor. HVAC, thank you for the follow. Monty, thank you for the follow. Chordo, thank you for the follow. Which each year of my parts is there at least one Muslim country in the hyper powerful? That is hyper powerful. The Seljuks start pretty powerful. The Amlads start pretty powerful. They start with the Conqueror, I think, nowadays, which is nice for them. All right, will this guy come to my court? He's too far away. That's right. We established that before. But this guy who's got the consumption. What about this woman? No. Why did you leave my ability to invite you? Okay, this guy says he's inspired. So that's the reason. Can I invite his wife? Awkward, no. Could you... Where do you live now? He's in Mayo, so he's in my court, technically. No, Mayo's technically not my court. That's annoying. It's called Crusader Kings 3. So, I guess we'll just go and just try to do it the old-fashioned way to get a claim this way. I don't know why Ireland is doing this. They're just being dicks. Okay, we do own Mayo now. So this guy who we did want to claim is technically in our court. He's unlanded, but he's in Mayo. We can't invite him to court, but Mayo is technically our lands. I don't understand this game sometimes. All right, let's hopefully this kid gets better from his diseases because we need his claims. It's not CK3, it's Hoi 7. See, this guy's already bolding. He's having a bad time. Can't push all his claims, can we? Only just 2 of them. All right. Can we marry anybody yet? Nope. Still not. Still working on that contagious disease. Would like to use this pile of gold, but I can't. We're gonna run a quick little ad. We'll be right back for you lovelies on Twitch. Everybody else, stay where you are. There's no fire alarm yet, even though there was one at the beginning of the stream. I can't believe that's how the stream started. Not even 10 minutes in, we got fucking fire alarmed. That's so silly. Is it worth playing CK3 without DLCs? Trying to remember what vanilla was like. There are a lot of mod content that you can use that I would say it's definitely worth trying out and doing. So if possible, you should check those out. But I don't know. Yes and no. The answer is maybe. Are we still allies with this guy? No. Because that child is no longer betrothed to us. Can we get over the consumption? I guess we're never gonna get over the consumption. What's our physician looking like? Dog, you need to step your game up, please. Please and thank you. It's called Crusader Kings 3. Will this guy take a vassalization? No, he's too arrogant now. If your character dies, do you get to continue or is it game over? That's a good question. We have a brother. We have our cousin that will take over for us. So we're good in that regards, but I'm really just waiting for us to be able to marry this girl and have a grand wedding, but the consumption be consuming. Let us go and grant this to a local Irishman and same with this. I wanted to keep the counties together. We have too much money. We should spend it on something. Definitely that. And we're continuing on this. Now another twist of fate. That's most sad. Who's our heir now? Okay, this guy. Our tutor. Our court tutor has become our heir. Really experiencing a lot of grief at court today. Any major updates in the game? Last I played was maybe last year. There was a new one that added some better content around. It made it easier to look at your court vassals, as well as now Crusades aren't so much of a shit show. They're still a shit show, but they're not as much of a shit show, you know? This guy's really good at... Your marshal. I wish we could make this guy this. Time for another funeral? I guess... Can we even hold a funeral with the consumption? No. Contagious disease. I tried the Crusades today. It was way too easy. I think it's interesting to see what's it like on the receiving end of a Crusade now. If it will be much worse or better. What does this guy want to make? Forge Regalia. He's merely decent. Well, I don't like how decent you are at your regaliaing. Will this guy take a alliance? No, all of his kids are already married off. No. Alrighty. Can we stop having the consumption? The answer is no. You must suffer for your transgressions, Kevin. Forever consumption for thee. Well, that doesn't mean our heir doesn't get a sum of skills lady. Let's see if we can give him a genius. Especially because he's just a landless dickhead. There's this Castilian woman. There's this Bavarian woman. There's this Cisalpine woman. Let's marry him off to this lady who's ill. Straight ill. Fucking ill, am I right? Oh, she's better. Consumption is very hard to get over the era of antibiotics. I mean, my court physician seems to be able to do a lot of stuff without antibiotics, so I'm not sure how he's pulling it off, but he is. Kevin, can you search for traits in marriage things? In the marriage thing? You can search for the traits in the marriage thing. I know. I don't prefer to do that. Ransom you for some stuff. Gray days. Guys, I'm about to be depressed. Can we beat the Assumption? Nope. Okay. Fuck me. RuneScape looks different. Yep, it truly does. A skullet? I mean, I think that's just because he's losing his hair, guys. Everybody in chat's like, a skullet? All right, at this point, we got to get over our lives. We're not going to get this grand wedding because it's just not happening. But we can still be married to this woman, which I think is hilarious. That they're just like, yeah, you can still be married to her, but it's okay. You're going to die of plague. All right, we got tons of cash, which means we can do things like invest in our local stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have good lands here. So let's put wetlands, some bog building international, some more bog building. What is the terrain? Is there any good terrain in Ireland? There is lots of wetlands, as you can imagine. No farmlands. I'm kind of surprised by that for some reason. I would assume there'd be like 1 or 2 farmlands. How are you growing all these potatoes? Maybe that's why potatoes are so easy to grow in Ireland, because they're just able to be plopped in the ground no matter where they are. How's your character? Arrogant, diseased, generous, and depressed and impatient. He's the most insane human. I mean, yeah, he's High King. He's looking rough. Alrighty. Let us see. Let us think. There is some... Do we have... No, we don't have Scourge of God on. Can we go beat up these guys? I would love for the Icelandic people to stop invading my lands, so let's go get a claim on them. Oh, baby, we beat the consumption. Demand her conversion. Let's seduce our wife. Cool. Hell yeah. Base stream. I retook Britannia as Scotland. Nice. How'd that work out for you? Oh. English conquest of this random county. Interesting. I want them to take Wales. That would actually be huge for us if they took Wales and then had what is the succession for this lands? It's under Confederated. So if they took Wales, which they're not gonna, but if they did, we could then jumpstart. They would split the nation and then we could easily take some stuff from that. No more consumption, only depression. No more consumption, only depresso. Classic depresso. Let's go ahead and hold court. Crop sharing. Cash. Good. Yes, legitimacy goes up. This woman who's got the consumption wants to go to Asia Minor. She's merely decent at it. How much is it going to cost us? 50 gold? Sure. This guy who's merely decent at things? Sure. We got cash to burn through. Just wanted to check on something real quick. Can I just check on something real quick, chat? Don't worry, I'm just checking on something real quick. I just want to see something. Okay, yeah. If I wanted to do that, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, I think we could make that happen. We get aggressive attack, defender, or flexible leader. Let's do attack. What does this lady want? Just materials. There's no way she's not dying of the consumption. Without a doubt. This little girl is getting the finest education. Who is she and why is she at my court? Not sure. This boy also getting a fine education. That's a new system that I do like, is that all the little kids at your court can get extra stats. Maybe that's what we should have done today instead of try to reclaim this. I'm terrible at this game. You can make it happen. Establish the Republican Army first. I don't know. Seeing as we're a monarchy, we can't really establish a Republican army. I don't think republicanism in the same sense exists yet. In like the Enlightenment hasn't happened, so we don't get those sick beats. What is this? This woman is merely decent at artistry. Whatever. Our court is all about making stuff happen. 60 gold. Renown for the family. Who are your allies? Currently, just this random county this random baronry in Castile. But as soon as we have a true child, we're gonna have kids. We're gonna have a real alliance. Not really making much headway on the goals I want to. Unless our wife is now a lover of ours, which is great. Can we afford an antiquarian? Sure. We should be friends. Sure, we can be friends with Scotland temporarily, he said maliciously. Is there any claimants? No. Dedicated to the faith. You can appoint a successor. We don't need to do that. Another... Oh, no. Who is this little girl? Just some random little girl getting some random stats. Love it. Ooh, that's a decent armor right there. Plus 8 prowess. What's our prowess sitting at? 12. It's not great. I mean, it's fine for what we're doing here. Oh, this lady lost her face. And she died. Okay, sorry, it's not that funny. Let's go and use this man's claims. Just in the nick of time. We're gonna go down here and beat this small child up for his lands. Small child. Captured a random dude. Are you a relative of somebody? Of course you're a relative of somebody, but I mean, are you a relative of somebody important? Probably not. We'll go siege ability up. Name of the game, please. Sorry. It's Crusader Kings 3. No problem. You can ask all the time. I'm just gonna add it to our mental tally of how many times we've been asked. I should make a chat bot for TikTok alone that anytime says game, what game, or any combination of name of game, what is game, game name, it would pop up. Nice. That's free real estate. Am I right, or am I right there? This is some more free real estate if we can get that. We don't have the prestige. Well, guess it's funeral time, chat. Time to lay some bodies to the rest. Who do we put down first? Our cousin. Oh, so sad. My cousin died. Oh, so sad. What do you recommend to start with? I mean, the ones that they have as the starter are pretty decent. I think Northern Lords is pretty good too if you really like Viking stuff. They did put a lot of time and effort in that one, but I think Tours and Tournaments and Roads to Power are probably the best, like just straight up, like what content they added alone. I think they did a really good job. Okay. Yeah, look first before I ask, lol. No problem. Can you fight battles? Yes. So the battle system is just kind of like essentially rolling dice. And it's like, I'll show you real quick. It's not that crazy, because all you do is like, so I'll just march my army over here to show you exactly what a battle looks like. It's not like you go into the battle like Total War or anything like that. It's just this is the screen. So I have troops on my side. We have 2,500 versus 600 troops. Dependent on the terrain and some other stuff, we will have advantage or not. We're better commanders, so we should have advantage, and it's in our lands. But yeah, it was an easy clap, as they say. 75 gold earned. What about Royal Court? I can't remember. Royal Court is nice, but like, to be honest, the stuff that I don't know if the artifact stuff is free. If the artifact stuff is free, I think Royal Court is just merely decent, because there are certain elements of each game that's always going to be free. Let's just go ahead and assault. That's not enough, unfortunately. Being attacked by Mercia, of all people. That's not very nice, Mercia. What are you trying to get from us? They want this one piece of land. Well, gotta go back to the drawing board for that. Wife. Can we have child? Can I has child? Wife. Okay, time for secondary wife. Some skills. Okay. Third wife. Some skills. This lady. And then some skills. This random lady. Is my wife like not interested in... Alright, hopefully they don't bother us down here while we're trying to finish this war out. Let's just go get this last piece. Whose child is this? She can be invasion, I don't care. Enforce. Alrighty. So more of Wales is under our control. The Pat Garrett, welcome in. What the cat doing? What that cat doing? The cat doing, he be sleeping. Actually, the dog is sleeping. He's so sleepy. Now he knows I'm talking about him. He's so sleepy. He's just a sleepy little guy. We can ransom this guy back. Let us see. Truly the peak gaming right here. Should we hire a mercenary band? Probably. We can't get them a lot for a little. All right, their army is coming for us. Let's see if we can actually see. This guy's on. I told you. What's his face is always on his deathbed. I feel like, for whatever reason, he's always willing to be dying. Okay, we can actually move our rally flag here. We already have it there. We can get this mercenary band that's going to give us 1,700 troops. It's going to be a real awkward surprise for them. They're not going to like that. I'm the Viking. Thank you so very much for the raid. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm the Viking is new to me, but I imagine you were playing some Crusader Kings 3 or something of the sort. Let's give you a shout out. My name's Kevin. I literally was about to say my last name for the umpteenth time. I don't know why. I've gotten on this tick of almost saying my last name for no reason. No need. My name's Kevin. The channel's called Do It for Bruce. Bruce is my cat. He is a lover of content, so we try to produce as much for him. Right now, we are trying to... Did it actually crash? No, it didn't crash. Okay, phew. I thought it actually crashed for a second there. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. Usually this game's been pretty unfortunate when it comes to the crashes. We're losing this fight. That's unfortunate. We could have had a better commander, which we should probably go ahead and get. Who's the base commander? There's this Anglo-Saxon man who's 65. Let's pay for his shit to come to our court. Wait, that's not him. This guy. This guy. All right. One of our wives is pregnant. Nice. Nice. Leave Wales alone? No. Never. Why don't they just get good and leave themselves alone? Let's do this. Are we gonna lose this battle again? We have the advantage, I thought. We have a slight disadvantage. Damn. I think it came down to knights in this situation. We just don't have the best of armor or best of troops. Let's make sure we have all of our knights. We probably don't, especially because we have 11 of them. And 5 of them are literally not in this fight. We had a son and heir. Let's name him Jacob. Let's call. Actually, no, I'm the Viking. Since this is a new patch, I've also had a lot of crashes on my games. For me, Viking, the issue I keep running into is that it's a whole system crash. It's not just just the game crashing. It's like my whole system freezes for whatever reason. All right, we're gonna get you educated, Viking, and we're gonna hopefully win this Mercian war. We're gonna put ourselves as the commander. Let us go and once again threaten these assholes, these Mercian invaders. I mean, like, to be honest, they're just gonna get one piece of land, but just the principle of it. We're not here for the principle of it. Ah, shit, we got caught. All right, sorry, just kidding. Boop. You can have that land. I was just joking. I was just joshing. Did this guy not die? He did. Wait. We can imprison him, which we shall. And then we will negotiate recruit to van conversion so that we can use his claim again. He lost his tyrannical conflict. We can get that land back if we wanted to. How could you let them get away with that? Sometimes you got to learn to cut and run, you know? Sometimes you just got to learn to cut and run in this game. Speaking of cutting and running, Iceland. We only have the claim on the one thing. Let's see if we can get another claim up there. This isn't falling apart just yet. My favorite thing to happen to England, give me the pig. What pig would you like? We have the pirate one, we have the red one, and we have an alien pig. They all make nice noises. Nice pig toy noises. It's actually a dog toy, and I never really use them with our dogs. But what is this? Ransom, 20 gold. This guy? I hope you die from the drink. Streamer's choice. The basement, welcome in. How you doing today? Alrighty. Things are going well, you know? It's only been 20 years. We had consumption for a lot of them. We need to probably start building a real alliance. Bohemia is a long-term ally I would love to use. So we're gonna go get that. The hard thing is getting a claim on Scotland. Remind me of the best ways to get claims on things. I'm trying to think. Do you have any mods on? We don't. We don't. We don't usually use any mods. So Scotland. If I wanted to take their lands, we could find a claimant, marry them to one of our family members. Is there any female ladies? Not a lot of ladies in this household. Literally only one woman, and we just married her off. That's tough. Are you guys all just single boys? I need you guys to start producing members. Find a spouse. Nice fertile lass. To be honest, I guess we go and invite claimants who are women then. This one's betrothed. This one's betrothed. Shit. Are you betrothed? You're betrothed. Sounds interesting. Is a lot of gold when we go there, or some kind of trade to get a lot of gold? Maldives. Sorry, what is somebody saying? Kevin, what are you thinking of the All Under Heaven DLC? It'll be interesting to see how well the game runs. I think there's going to be some interesting issues with that, but I think they've given themselves a long runway to fix any sort of issue in that regard. I think hegemonies, or however you pronounce that word, is going to be a fun little addition. Having a title above Emperor is going to be cool to see how that works, interplay between all the different ranks. I'm more interested in seeing how the step in the weather mechanic goes. But all in all, I'm excited. I mean, more content for CK3 is always good. You know, at the end of the day, as a content creator around this game, I'm excited for more content around this game. This isn't Hoy. It is not. It's called Crusader Kings 3. Do it for Shrek. Do it for Brian. Have you ever thought about doing it for your mom? Do you guys know enough? Yeah, fuck me. All right. Are we educating Viking? We are. We kind of want Viking to become a steward-focused dickhead, because the more stewardship he has, the better money we make. The more we got him. Got him. Not really sure we should have de jure hegemonies myself. I feel like they should only pop up in different circumstances, since having Emperor vassals feels very weird. I think anything's weird that you haven't experienced yet, you know? But time will be the teller for us when it comes to this different stuff. If they don't want to have battle, then we shall defend. Ooh, just in the nick of time. Guess who just got the engineering trait? I do like that commanders now have to level up their traits. I think that is a fun addition and a much needed addition, because before I didn't really give a shit about my commanders, but now I'm going to give two shits about my commanders. I can't wait to call a crusade on Japan and have thousands of loyal crusaders die from attrition. What's your man-at-arms comp you like? Sunfish, you are on an interesting men-at-arms kick. To be honest, when it comes to men-at-arms, unless I'm not fighting against... if I'm fighting against horse archers, that's only really the time I care about. But whenever possible, I like to get a lot of pikey boys, and heavy siege, as you can imagine. Let the levies do a lot of the work. Should we piss off the Pope? Or shall we not piss off the Pope? Irish culture loses marriage alteration that conflicts with Catholic doctrine. I don't care about the popes. Then I will go with, you can have fortresses that I will be your steward and get you trades. Yeah. Nice. Duke. Thank you for the follow. This little girl will be temperate. Sinful act will cost you. What, not listening to the Pope? I do that all the time. Not listening to Pope is my favorite pastime in this game. Okay. Let's go get our last little bit. Aggressive trait. What does aggressive give us? More fatalities, even more fatalities, and then even more fatalities? Damn. So we're gonna kill more of our adversaries. Yes, I want all the island. Next conquest, the Isle. So no more raiding by them. Tired of their dumbasses showing up on my coastline, trying to start shit. Also, more taxes, baby. Of course. Cool. Wales has been subjugated. You love to see it. Yeah, being able to level up commander trait is interesting. I always like metromanning a good organizer to my daughter, and now keeping him around for the family feels great. RP, yeah. Britannia rules the waves. There is a lot to it, but if you stick with it, it really is fun. Yeah. Seems like a confusing game indeed. I mean, so there are elements that are confusing, but in general, I feel like with time you can, like this, who said that? Elam said, it will come with time. Let's go get Iceland brought to heel because I'm tired of their shenanigans. Probably should have waited a month, actually, now that I think about it. Hopefully they can't murk up. We'd also probably like to invest in our men-at-arms when we can. Let's land here on their capital. Been trying Gurid's achievement, and it's a lot. Looks good. I was about to create the kingdom and some get conquer that have about half the Persia, and I'm their vassal, but their kingdom, it might collapse. Yikes. Is it complex? But it's fun. This game, this guy has videos, and just watching him help along with other YouTube videos. I mean, there are a lot of YouTube content. Oh, England's dead. The English have died, so that means we got civil war afoot. We can start taking advantage of that. Let us see if we can go and seal. Is there any claimants that we can get? Lady claimants. Any lady claimants out here? We could get the Wessex, the old Wessex family involved. There's some Estrids. There's this lady. I mean, to be honest, what we could do, we don't have any women. That's right. We have men. We have tons of men. So what I'm thinking of is trying to invite a woman and then have one of our family members have children with them, and then they can procreate, and then we can claim the title that way. That's what I was thinking we would go about, how we'd go about doing that, but only time. You should have married Wessex lady yourself. I mean, you're right. The Wessex lady would have been a good long-term solution. All right. The Welsh are not happy with us, as you can imagine. They are like, this is bullshit, even though